Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be making a chocolate chip banana bread that I found. I thought it would be fun to test this recipe because I've been kind of craving like banana bread, and I thought that adding chocolate chips might make it a little bit different, a little bit more fun, especially for the holidays. So that's what we're gonna do. The first thing it calls for is 3 ripe bananas, and I'm using the Tasty recipe. It says it's really easy. I love easy recipes. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I'm an easy recipe kind of person. Yeah, so we'll see how easy it is, how fast it is, how good it is. That's important. So I went ahead and got all of my ingredients ready. I thought it'd be a lot easier just to go ahead and have them prepared for, so I just have to add them. I also preheated my oven to 375, but the recipe calls for 350. If you saw my cheesecake video, you will know I bought an oven thermometer, and the thermometer let me know that my oven is 25 degrees off. So I did have to do it to 375, but the recipe calls for 350. And I tell you, if you have like an oven that you've been wondering, does it, cook cold? Does it cook hot? I paid $8 for that thermometer, and knowing how far off it is has actually tremendously helped my cooking over the past just couple days. So I highly recommend grabbing one of those thermometers. As you can see, I have 3 ripe bananas mashed in the bowl, and then we're gonna add all of our ingredients except for the chocolate chips and the walnuts. And the walnuts are not in the recipe. I'm adding those just because I love walnuts. But we have 1/3 cup of melted butter. We have a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg whisked. We have a 1/2 cup of sugar. We're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla and 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So first thing, it says to add the butter and just mix that until it's well incorporated. So this recipe also said that it was a 1 bowl recipe, so that's nice. You wouldn't have to pre-do all of your ingredients, although I do recommend it, especially for a recipe that you've never done before. Coming from someone who is very new to cooking or baking and all of that, it has been a tremendous help to have everything pre-laid out and ready to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the sugar and mix that. It's crazy. I randomly crave like certain baked goods. I just like baked breads, especially with nuts in it. That's my biggest thing. I could take or leave the fruit. I can take or leave chocolate. I love having nuts and cookies and breads and muffins. That's my biggest thing that I have to have. Baking soda's going in. I'm gonna go ahead and do the teaspoon of vanilla. And if you guys have any good recipes that you want someone to try, definitely link them below. I want to try to make new things and learn how to do new things and experience new foods. So that's kind of what this whole channel is about, is just trying new recipes and seeing how good they are. I have to say, so far this is coming together pretty quickly. I'm gonna add the flour. So for my pan, I actually debated on whether or not to use just a plain bread pan or to use my Christmas bread pan. And I'll be honest, I'm a new channel, and I was kind of thinking oh, well, if people want to watch this at a time that's not Christmas, then they probably don't want to see my Christmas pan. But you know what? I feel like you should have fun when you're doing things like this, and I really want to use my Christmas pan, so that's what I'm gonna do. So if you're watching this and it's not Christmas, just know you can use a regular pan. I would say if you're using a regular pan, you probably could line it with parchment paper, which would make it a lot easier. I'm going to spray my pan down because it actually has a Christmas scene on it. It's just a Nordic ware pan that I got off of Amazon. Okay, this is looking great. It smells delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and add my chocolate chips and my walnuts. So far, this is a crazy easy recipe. I don't know how good it's gonna taste, but it has been fast and it has been easy. All right, I'm gonna grab my loaf pan. So this is my adorable loaf pan. It's just like a snowman scene with some trees. I have never used it, so I don't know if it's gonna stick really badly. I'm gonna spray it really, really good, but I just think it's precious, and I think it's gonna be so much fun. Okay, I have greased my pan really, really well. I'm gonna put this dough in it and put it in the oven. I need to relook at the recipe to see how long it goes in for. I've been watching Great British Bake Off. I feel like I wanna be on that show now. Does anybody else feel like that's just one of the best shows to watch? It's one of my favorites. Okay, this looks delicious. I'm gonna wipe some of that off actually. Don't need oil on the sides. Okay, this is looking good. It's gonna go in the oven at 350 for 50 minutes to 1 hour. This is that little thermometer I was telling you about. Okay, I'm gonna clean this mess up and then I will see you back in 50 minutes to an hour. Okay, it is time to test. The house smells amazing. It's coming out clean. So it's been there 50 minutes. Looks delicious. Smells better than it looks. I'm gonna let this cool for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna transfer it to the cooling rack. It is so hard to see the tree and the snowman, but that's okay. I still know what I used. If you look close, you can see the little snowflake and then his little scarf. The tree turned out okay. You can definitely see the tree, and it may look better if you put like some powdered sugar. We may try that. Okay, so the bread is cold and I was gonna put some powdered sugar on top to see if you could see the shapes better, but I only have the monk fruit one and that tends to be like a little bit, like it has a cooling effect and I didn't want to mess the bread up, so it just is what it is. So we're gonna transfer this and give it a cut. My sister's here again, so she's gonna taste it with us. I'm excited about this.
We will see. Oh. Sorry. I lost my balance.
Okay, all right. Oh, I'm for sure gonna get like a walnut piece.
Ready? That's good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Very good.
Okay, so I'm gonna rate it. Taste, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. No?
Yeah, sure.
No? What do you give it? I love banana chocolate bread. What? Okay, what?
I don't love banana chocolate bread.
Okay, so yeah, then what?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, so if you don't like it, 7 out of 10. If you do, 9 out of 10.
It's not bad at all.
Ease, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 as well because this thing was so easy to make.
Yeah, very
Like
good.
it literally took me less than 10 minutes to put everything together. It was super quick too. I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10 for quick because it was like extremely quick and easy.
No, it's good if you like banana bread.
Yeah.
I just don't love bananas.
And it definitely has banana taste.
It's very banana, but it's good.
It's also very, the edge is very crunchy. The inside though, I feel like if you just get the inside,
Yeah, the inside's very good.
Yeah, that's pretty good for an easy chocolate chip banana bread. Well, and I added nuts. Okay, well thanks. See you next time.